Yo, what is going on YouTube? So I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys kind of a guide on what to do if you're skinny fat. Skinny fat is basically a term used to describe you if you have you're pretty slim, but you have a low amount of muscle and a higher percentage of fat. The first step is to find your maintenance calories. So if you actually go on Google and you look up TDEE calculator, I'm sure any works, but the one I've always used is calculator.net. So all you have to do is enter your age, your gender, your height, your weight, your activity level, and then from there what it will do is it will calculate your maintenance calories, which is the calories it takes for you to maintain your body weight, and then it'll give you the calories for you to lose weight. It'll give you mild weight loss, which is potentially half a pound a week. So if I wanted to lose half a pound a week, I would be eating 2,400 calories, and currently I just started my cut, so I actually am eating 2,400 calories. And then I'm doing a little bit of cardio on the side. And then along with this, it has your energy intake to gain weight, which if you wanted to gain half a pound a week, you would be eating 2,900 calories. So now that we know our TDEE, I would just recommend eating at maintenance. That way you could use fat as energy to gain muscle. If I was just starting out again, that's most likely what I would do. I would go on maintenance, or I would go in a slight calorie deficit, maybe 300 calories. I swear it's like 80 degrees, and I had to turn off the AC because it was kind of in the background of the audio. But geez, I really got to get out of this car, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. Like I said, I've been in here for like 5 minutes, and I'm already sweating like crazy. So like I said, I would say that step one is to find your maintenance calories, and then from there we can get more into macronutrients and what you'll actually be eating. How much protein you need, how much carbs, how much fats. This can seem a little difficult on the outside, but once you get the hang of it, it kind of becomes something you don't really think about anymore. So knowing your maintenance calories, the next step you would take is to track them. And to track them, I use an app called MyFitnessPal. Or for the most part, this is what the majority of people use, just because it's so simple. But for the day, I've had over 1,400 calories. And then if you click on that, it will actually show you your protein, your carbs, and your fat intake. So this is very useful because especially when trying to build muscle, I would highly emphasize at least eating 1 gram of protein per body weight. So for example, I weigh 165 pounds, and so I would try to get at least 165 grams of protein. So as for carbohydrates and fats, I would say it's different for everybody. I try to stay around 300 grams of carbs. But for the most part, it's pretty clean carbs. I eat a lot of oatmeal, a lot of rice, some beans, and then I'll occasionally eat some cereal or pre-workout, some Rice Krispies. And then as for fat, I would say the majority of the time, my fat consists of avocado, eggs, or peanut butter. And usually my fat will end up being around 70 grams for the day. So as for what kind of foods I eat that have high protein, I'll eat a lot of meat, but for the most part, it's any meat that is pretty lean. Apart from that, maybe I'll have some eggs, egg whites, some yogurt, or if I need to have a little bit extra protein for the day, maybe even a protein shake. So lately I've been wearing the fitted caps just because my hair is so long. Hopefully in the next video I'll have a haircut. But like I said, if I would have known what I know right now and I was a beginner, I would first find my maintenance calories and adjust the macros. And then of course the next section is training, because realistically there won't be any muscle gain if you aren't training consistently. So it's that time of day. It's time to go to the gym. Hold on, I gotta play a banger right quick. Let's go gym, brah. So we're all done with the workout, bros. It was honestly a really good one. Got a pretty good chest pump and then a pretty good back pump. And for the longest time, I've been working out alone just because, you know, I can just go on my own schedule and always do my own routine. But lately I've been working out with a couple of homies and it kind of makes it a lot more fun. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a beauty for working out alone and every now and then I just need it. But there's also a beauty in, you know, having a couple buddies who you share some laughs with and who will motivate you, as long as you motivate them as well. So maybe right now, on your journey, you're working out alone and, you know, you're kind of shy to work out with somebody else, but you never know. Maybe you'll enjoy it more. Maybe it'll take you further. Maybe you'll fall in love with the sport even more. So it's definitely something I'd recommend. But be careful. Don't spend too much time trying to get your buddies to go to the gym. A lot of the time they're not going to do it, and it's a lot of wasted time and energy. So now, what I would say was one of the most important factors in gaining muscle and essentially fixing the skinny fat problem is, of course, training. So training is a tough one. It's hard to find the motivation. When I was first starting out, you know, I would just get lazy. I would maybe go for a week and then I would blow it off for whatever excuse. But what you have to realize is that 1 week of training 100%, having a great diet, isn't going to do anything for you if you're not being consistent. If the next 3 weeks you take off. Essentially, in that sense, you're wasting your time. If you're going 1 week, that's a week wasted if you're not going to stick with it. So make the decision right now. You're going to be consistent with it. But take it one day at a time. Like I said, if you can find a friend to go with you, not only does that help with accountability, but it could also make it more fun. And the thing with me was that it was difficult to stay consistent, but once I did, I just fell in love with the sport. And now I genuinely can't imagine my life without bodybuilding. So as for the actual training, it's just a matter of trial and error in finding what kind of exercises you like best. For me, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on lifters. I would watch Lex Little, Sush, James, and eventually I just found my own style, my own way of training, and what I prefer, what I feel like gives me the best results. But if I could tell you something right now, it's just to hop on a program. The one I've been using for the longest time is just push-pull legs. Now what that is on a push day, you hit chest, shoulders, and triceps. And on a pull day, you hit back and biceps. And then, of course, on legs, you hit leg day. So I have plenty of videos on my Instagram or even on my YouTube of what a typical push day, a pull day, or a leg day looks like. But in the near future, I'm definitely going to make more detailed videos on my workouts. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those. So bros, that was the end of the video. You know, I hope you guys learned something. I hope the information I provided you guys, it'll get you going on your journey. When it gets hard, just remember why you started. You know, we all have a reason. So anyways, like I said, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be posting a lot more in the near future, and make sure to check out my socials, my Instagram, my Snapchat. Lately I've been posting a lot on my Snapchat, so, you know, just feel free to interact. So bros, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.